Hello, my crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. We're here today in Georgia from our hotel room again to bring you something fun. You guys, if you don't see that little red light up there, that means you're on replay. Make sure that you type #replay. Let us know that you were here. Let us know what you thought. Give us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. All right. As you guys pop on, make sure you say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. I'm so excited that you guys are here. There's Kevin. Crazy guy, you guys. Okay, I hope that you guys are doing well today. I hope that you guys can see all right. Hello, Tina. You're in Pennsylvania. Welcome, sweet friend. And Debbie's from Florida. Hello, Angelica. And Angelica's from Texas. I know that. Hello, Donna. Welcome, sweet friend. Okay, you guys. Hello, Tina. Remarkable Crafts. Tell me your first name, friend. Welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. Hello, Teresa. Thank you so much for sprinkling my sweet friend. I really appreciate it. Yes, Gina, we are. We are still away. We are still in Georgia in our hotel room. Hello, Penny and Ruth from Cold, Ohio, and Kathy. Welcome. Everybody is saying hello to you, Kevin. Hello, Trish. Thank you so much, Angelica. I appreciate the sprinkles. It really helps us bring in friends and helps us get seen and helps us grow even more. Good morning, Bertha. Hello, Lisa. And Remarkable Crafts is from Kentucky. It is not raining here today. Who asked me that? Nancy, it is not raining here. It's rain in the mountains of Southern California. Okay, we're in Georgia today, Nancy, so it's not raining here. Good morning, Georgia. Joanna and Joanna. I got the two names mixed together. I missed somebody. I apologize. Hello, Chick and Pickens, Barb, and Janet. Yes, you guys. I don't know, Kevin, how was the weather out there? Kevin. He's not listening to me, you guys. What was the weather like, Kevin? Hello, Anne from Ontario, Canada. Welcome, and hello, Paula. Welcome, sweet friends. Kevin did just go outside, and he said that it is just a little bit chilly out there. 55 degrees. He looked it up. Hello, Regina. Thank you for telling me your name. Okay, you guys, let's see. I have something super fun. I think it's going to be fun. Thank you, Paula, for sprinkling. Hello, Vicky and Sue. We're going to use this mold, you guys, okay? Hello, Lubel. It's Stephanie Wisby. Welcome. You guys, this is a fondant mold, okay? I got this at Hobby Lobby. It comes from the kink section, obviously. Yes, Connie, I'm so glad you made it. We're going to make a couple of flowers. I've already pre-made some because I told you guys that it takes a little while for it to set. Thank you, Vicky. Hello, Sabrina. I think that said Sabrina. But I want to show you guys how to actually do it, some little tricks to kind of help set it because some of you guys were saying that you had some difficulties with it. So I just want to give you some little tricks, okay? It's in the 30s there. Oh my word, that's a tad bit cold for me. Okay, all right, how is everybody doing today? Is everybody great? Thank you so much for the floating emojis, you guys. Make sure you give me those floating emojis and you sprinkle and you do all of those wonderful things that help us grow and help us bring people in. Comment away, chat away, ask questions. Our regulars will answer questions. If I don't see them, Tammy, you love everything. I'm so glad that you love it and that everything arrived in good shape. Hello, Wacky Jackie. Okay, yes, make sure you hit those emojis for me, you guys. Make sure you chat. If you're new, let us know that you're new so that we can give you a nice warm welcome. The girls are fabulous. and we'll try to help if they can, and if not, I'll answer it when I come back. And if I don't know, you know, I might just reconfirm it. Also, I try to answer all the questions. Sometimes, especially now that we're on vacation, it's been really hard to get to all of them and enjoy my vacation at the same time. So 20s there in the morning. Hello, Christy from the Dashing Willow. Sorry, choking on my own saliva, guys. Okay, the first thing that is most important when you're working with this, okay, there's two ways you can do this. Vicki, we haven't really been out to explore a whole lot. We're gonna go see some homes this morning or this afternoon, and maybe a couple tomorrow. You can use hot glue in this and to make your molds like I did with this. Okay, I don't know. It's the lighting is really bad in here, but hopefully you guys can see some of the details in that. Which one is this? And then there's another one. I hope that you guys can kind of see the details in that. I used hot glue. I'm not a fan of hot glue in here, you guys, because it's not cost efficient. That's just my personal opinion, okay? I like to try to keep things cost efficient, and it uses a lot of hot glue, especially if you're gonna make big projects that have a lot of these things in there. Hello, Colleen, welcome, my sweet friend. But hot glue does work, okay? And somebody recommended yesterday to get a dedicated glue gun that you can get cheap glue sticks, probably like at the Dollar Tree, just for this, which I thought was a great idea. I probably am gonna go towards, hello, Christina. We are in Georgia, girl. We're in Georgia and we're gonna move here. We are moving here, Christina. Yes. Anyway, I recommend the clay, and I'm going to be looking into some options for us. But if you use clay, you want to make sure that you coat it with cornstarch. It'll help it come out a lot easier. But we're going to show you how to do it with the glue today, because I know some of you guys want to do it and they wasn't working that great. But the most important thing is if you have this glue gun, the rechargeable, you have to make sure that you get it charged in between each one. Otherwise, by the time you get to probably midway of the second one, your glue gun is going to start cooling off, and then your glue is not going to be hot enough for it to kind of settle. Okay, so that's really, really important. So if you have an older glue gun that has the regular cord, that would probably be the best option. And you guys, I don't know if you noticed that the camera's a little different angle. I know, Christina, I'm sorry. Christina was a coworker, you guys. She was at one of the schools that I'm at, and she left to a different district, and she's super happy. So I'm so excited that she's here. But you guys, if you notice that the camera's a little different today, because I kind of jerry-rigged everything up in here, and I pulled the little desk out, and behind the desk holding my camera stand is our ironing board so that I can get a different angle and I didn't have to point the camera down, and you guys were all sad that you didn't get to see me yesterday. So anyway, let's show you guys how to do this. I might go ahead and put the camera down just so that you guys can see this, because I want you to see the detail and how this is done up close, okay? And then, yeah, ironing boards are great for everything, you know, including ironing. Okay, hello, Kathy. Welcome, sweet friend. Okay, I think I'll put it down momentarily so that you guys can see this really well, and then I'll put it back up. All right? So we'll do, which one did I want? Just in case I need it. We're gonna do this one here, the big one. Okay, we'll do this big one right here. It's really pretty. All right, okay, I'm gonna put you down for a moment, and hopefully you guys be able to see, okay? All right. Oh, I didn't bring the iPad in here, and I might have to have Kevin get it for me. Kevin, will you bring the iPad in? Okay, so we're gonna do this one here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna start on the outer edge, and you're gonna go all the way around. Can you bring the iPad? And make sure you have glue sticks handy, because you're gonna need more than one, especially if you have to have short ones like I do on this one. Okay, and as you can see, it just set it down, please. Thank you. It just kind of fills in the holes. all right? Don't be afraid about getting too close to it. You're not gonna burn it, it's silicone. I just keep twisting it as I go around. We had to get short glue sticks here because that's all they had. All right, and then once you get back to where you started from, then you're just gonna kind of keep working your way around again. Now, other people might have different methods that work for them, and that's great. And feel free to, you know, try things that work for you, but this is what works for me. And I seem to have pretty good success with it. If you have any other secrets and you want to share, then please feel free to. All right, so there we go. And my lighting is really bad in here, and I just want to make sure that I have all of the areas done. Okay, so now you just want to kind of hold it up to the light. And it looks like it's all filled in. And the next thing you can do is kind of tap it a little bit, tap it on the table, tap your hand underneath it, and just to kind of make sure that it's good and smooth. And I can see here on the edges that it's not as full. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit more. And again, I'm just gonna kind of shake it and tap it, and it will smooth out. I don't know if you guys can see that, where it's starting to level out and smooth out right there. And then we'll just we'll set this off to the side and let it cool. Now, I hope that you guys can see that. Let me just show that one more time. I know the lighting is really bad in here, you guys. But you can see that it's smooth. Now, the thing that you want to make sure is that you don't start touching it, because it is still warm, obviously. And as it cools off, it's gonna get tacky. And then if you touch it before it's cooled off, it will, you know, make lumps and stuff in it. Shelly, I'm not sure that candy molds would work unless they're silicone, okay? Because the plastic, the old way candy molds used to be hard plastic. And if you're gonna use hot glue in it, it's gonna stick, and B, it's probably going to melt your candy mold. Unless, I haven't purchased candy molds in a long time, and I don't know if they're making them out of silicone or not, but I really, our silicone, Vicky, I don't understand your question. I'm sure there's a typo in there. These are silicone. As long as the candy molds are silicone, they definitely will work, okay? But we're gonna set this off to the side and let it cool off a little bit. You can put it in the refrigerator too, guys. If you're in a big hurry, yeah, definitely silicones for glue. You could probably use a candy mold with the clay. You just have to make sure that you put the cornstarch underneath of it first so that it will pop out fairly easily, okay? All right. I don't think I'm gonna need the, gosh, I think I need to move that. You guys, I'm going to put the light that's on this stand down a little bit to see if that helps, because now that it's on the ironing board, it's up a little bit higher. So let me move that down a little bit. And see if that helps. I don't know if that helped or not, but you guys have to let me know. Okay, so I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Lisa. We have these. Actually, we're not gonna do those. What are we gonna do? We gotta wait for that little guy to cool off. We are not moved to Georgia yet, Nancy. We're here on vacation. I came to sign paperwork for my new job. We're headed out today, this afternoon, to look at homes, okay? All right, let's give this a quick little coat of paint and gussy them up. And who remembers the deer head that I did in winter for a winter deer mount? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a spring Shabby Chic vintage one. And I think it's gonna be beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Hello, Shug! All right, we had to make do. Here's my little paper plate. A nice little to-go packaging from our dinner last night. Aw, thank you, Christy. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you, Nancy. All right, so I have a couple different colors, and we're just gonna kind of play with them. This one is folk art. It is called Vintage Tea Rose. Vintage Tea Rose. Let's see. I know the lighting is really bad, you guys. Vicki, right now we're about 30 minutes away, and the first house we're going to, Kevin said, is only about 2 miles from where we're at. This one is called Barely Pink by Home Decor, Folk Art Home Decor Chalk. You're fairly new, so you didn't see. What did you not see, my sweet friend Paula? Let me know, sweetie. And then this one is called Berry Wine by Folk Art. Okay, you guys, I know that the lighting is really bad in here. I'm really sorry. So any newbies, we are in a hotel room, and my lighting is not normally this bad, but we're just making do while we're on vacation. Okay. Thank you so much, Gina. Nancy, which one's your favorite color? Is that the vintage tea rose? Hello, Janet. All right. We're going to use one with our paint and one to put our things in. The deer. Oh, you didn't see the deer head. Oh, girl. Okay, I will come back and I'll give you the link to watch that one. That one, it was gorgeous. I put it in a nice, beautiful vintage frame, mounted the head, had some nice antlers in it, and it was just gorgeous. Tea rose. Okay. Yeah, the tea rose is very pretty. All right, so we have a couple. I have 3 different flowers here. Hello, Shay. And we're just gonna play with it. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, and we're just gonna go with the flow here. I think I'm gonna start with the vintage tea rose. Hello, Betsy. Welcome, girl. Let's see. I'm gonna probably put some in there. You're very welcome, Paula, and welcome, my friend. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. I hope that you enjoy what you see. I hope that you enjoy our company. Kevin, my husband, is usually with us, but there's no place for him to sit, you guys. So he's just gonna hang out in the bedroom. Hello, Kelly. All right, hopefully you guys can see. We're just gonna put a quick little coat on here, and gosh, the lighting is so bad. I don't know that helps any. The lighting in this room in general is horrible, you guys. It's no fun getting ready, that is for sure. You like the wine color, Angelica? I think just kind of accenting the colors together is going to be really pretty. And I can't wait to get this all together because I think it's just gonna be gorgeous. Who knew that I would be crafting on vacation, you guys? All right, let's set this down so I can get this side. Now the thing is that the tricky part is that, you know, as your crafter, especially as you're crafting live, you want this to dry rather quickly, and you have to be careful of your heat tool when you're working with a glue mold, because you'll melt it. All right, let's just go ahead and do all of these really quick, and then we'll dry them quick and kind of go on from there, okay? Welcome, Kathy. Is Kathy new? Oh, you guys, these are so pretty. And I wish that the lighting was better so that you guys can really see the detail on this. Maybe I should have went and sat out in the lobby. I don't think they would let me bring my ironing board out there and you know, jerry rig something up out there. I probably wouldn't be too fond of that. All right, look at the detail on that. I don't know if you guys can see the detail on that one. Whoa, that's so bad. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right, I've got 3 flowers here. I don't know if we need 4 or not, but we'll see. And as you can, let me show you, this is setting up really nice. It's almost ready to be pulled out, you guys. So, you know, you can see now, see it's still warm and it's not very tacky, but it could be pulled out very, very soon, okay? Thank you, Hazel. Yes, the colors are beautiful, you guys. We're going to kind of use the other colors to kind of accent the flowers and hopefully bring the detail out a little bit more. And I apologize if you guys aren't able to see that detail the same as I can here, just because this lighting is just horrific. Hopefully you'll be able to. All right. All right, you guys, as you're coming on, make sure you say hello. Let me know you're watching from. And if you're new, please let us know that you're new. Yes, Paula. They might enjoy watching. You're right. They might get a kick out of it. Who is this woman from California and what in the world is she doing? And then I'll have all kinds of, you know, licky-loo guests, like trying to figure out who this person is. And, you know, I'm just not very much of anybody. Hello, Shana. Shana, I always say it wrong. Oh, good, you can see it. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. My shirt is from Marshall's, you guys. I don't remember the brand name. It was some brand name. All right. Last one. Let's pull that last one out of the mold. Yeah, definitely find some new followers in the lobby. That would be hysterical. Okay, let me just show you how easy it is to pull this out, you guys. Look. Ta-da. I mean, so easy to pull that out. I don't know if you can see the detail. Hopefully you guys can see the detail on that. Yes, Hazel, I did do that at the very beginning, so make sure when we're all done that you go back. I did do a close-up. I put the camera down so that you guys can really see how to do that, because I know some of you guys were saying that you were struggling with that. And you saw how quick and easy it was. Oh, no, I'm sorry you have poor internet, sweet friend. I didn't see who said that, but I apologize. I just wanted for you guys to see how quick and easy it was, how fast that set up, and you were able to pull it out. And I truly think that the longer you let it sit in there, the more detailed that, I don't want to say super long, but that detail is going to be able to, you know, adhere and confirm, mold to the actual mold itself. The molds, Shelly, the molds are, if you're not even gonna believe it, but the molds are from Hobby Lobby in the cake section. They are fondant molds, and they have some really beautiful ones, and I teetered over some other ones to get, but I ended up deciding with this one because they're beautiful. All right, let's get the heat gun out and dry these really quick. I'm really gonna have to be careful because I'm sitting in a styrofoam pan also, and I think I might have to pull them out. Oh yes. Yeah, here's the molds, you guys. Okay, and it was only $8 for all of this. And the reason that I would love to do some leaves in here, but I didn't bring any green paint, so that's why I didn't do the leaves, as I think the leaves would actually add some really beautiful detail. But because I didn't bring any green paint, it would be pointless to put some on there. Okay. You use hot glue and have seen molds made with hot glue, clay molds. You got one from Hobby Lobby in the cake section. Yes, that's exactly where I got this, from the cake section. All right, let's pull this out. We're gonna put this on since I've already destroyed one washcloth. We'll just continue with destroying that one. Yes. Okay. They do put them for 40% off, Delma. That's fantastic to know. Now the selection is not that huge, but they definitely have some, you guys. There are some great molds. Mara, yes, in the baking section, Nancy, that is absolutely correct. Mara over at Retail Vintage Therapy, she does the IOD, and they have molds, and she has some beautiful molds, you guys. But you know, you guys know that I'm a cake girl and I like to do cake decorating. I don't like fondant though. Walmart has them, and you use the bunny one at the Dollar Tree. Oh, that's fantastic, Vicki. Now, yeah, again, you have to be very careful when you're drying this with your heat tool because you don't want to melt that glue. So you want to make sure that you're at a good distance and you really wiggle your glue gun back and forth, or your heat tool back and forth. A blow dryer would probably be better. I was gonna say I didn't bring my blow dryer, but duh, the bathroom has one. Oh, great to know. Check out Michael's, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, Michael's at my house is not that convenient, so I don't go there that long or that much. Yeah, I'm not a fondant girl. My cakes, when I make my cakes, they're too moist. And so fondant would definitely not sit well on my cakes. Oh, good. Who said they got the heat tool? Susan got the heat tool. I'm glad you like it, sweetie. I actually love this. Oh, Chris, thank you guys so much for sharing all the information with everybody of where to find some molds. Delma, I'm not that much of a cake decorator, okay? I like to make cakes and bake, but I'm a cheater. I like to use ribbons, and I like to use flowers, beautiful silk flowers, not the cheap ones, and fresh flowers. I'm a cheater. Fondant is very gross. I don't like the taste of it. Okay. I think these are dry enough. Woo! I noticed that I'm almost spilling my whole cup of water over here, you guys. All right, let's unload some of this. All right, I'm thinking that I'm gonna use a little bit. I gotta clean my brush though, you guys. Which one's on sale right now? What are we saying's on sale at Hobby Lobby that I missed? I missed something. You bought the better heat tool to do scorch marker. Set off your smoke detector. Oh no, you set off the smoke detector. Goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this one. This is the Barely Pink. And we're just gonna put it on a little bit and see what happens and see if it brings out some detail a little bit. And this one's a little bit wet still. We'll do this one, okay? All right, I'm missing some comments. Ooh, you guys. I'm just kind of brushing it over the ridges of this flower. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, and how that just changed the detail compared to this one, okay? Beautiful, it's beautiful, you guys. All right, just simple and beautiful. Now for those of you that like diamond dust would probably look really pretty on this. A little bit of sprinkles of some diamond dust. All right, I'm gonna leave this one, I think, just like this for now. And if we need to go back and add anything, I think we'll look at it a little bit at a time. Yes, isn't it beautiful? I hope that you guys can see that detail on there. Again, let me show you what it looks like, the two of them together, the without the detail and with the added, okay? And let's go ahead and do the other one. Oh, thank you, Shug. I appreciate you saying that, my sweet friend. Let's go ahead and do all of them. And then we're gonna use some of that wine color. Maybe not all of them, but some of them we will put that on. This is just beautiful. Thank you, Delma. All right, let's do this one. You guys, just gorgeous. Look at that one. Joyce, I used a fondant mold from Hobby Lobby, okay? And we used glue. You can go back at the very beginning and I showed you how to make one of them and how to kind of, some tips to kind of level it out and make it a bit easier, since I know some of you are saying that you are struggling with that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that it is cost effective to use hot glue, because hot glue sticks are not cheap. And it takes a lot. One of these takes almost an entire, it might even take a whole glue stick by itself, one whole glue stick. And that's not cheap. That's not cost effective in my opinion. So I would prefer clay, okay? That's just my 2 cents. You guys are more than welcome to use the glue sticks if that's what works for you, if it's the easiest, it's what you can find. You do what works for you, okay? Yes, Barb, I didn't bring any Rub and Buff. Remember, I'm on vacation, and I think Rub and Buff would look absolutely amazing on this. Gorgeous. Kim at Sugar in the South, she loves to use Rub and Buff on a lot of things too. Since we're just kind of coming out of that wintry season, and I like more grunge in the wintry season, just because it kind of makes it look more wintry like. I didn't use a lot of Rub and Buff. I know. I wish I would have brought some green, Lisa. I wasn't thinking. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't thinking, but some green would look amazing. All right, we're gonna use some of this, what one was this called? Berry wine, okay? Yes, yes. All right, just gonna kind of, and you know what else could probably work on this also would be even just some colored ink. I did get some colored ink that was on clearance, and I think you can just brush some colored ink over that. You guys look at that. Beautiful. Yes, aren't they just gorgeous? I think this one maybe we'll just do, whoops. Make sure that when you're doing this that you unload your brush, okay? Get your color on there, but then unload your brush so that you don't get globs. Again, I'm just going over the ridges and getting, picking that detail up. Just like you would if you were using a stamp pad, I'm just kind of going over the top. Try not to get too far down onto the petals, just the edges of the petals, okay? Menards. Yeah, unfortunately not all places have Menards. We definitely don't have Menards in California. And I haven't seen one here yet. Delma, you'll have to share with me if we have Menards here. That I don't know. I do know that I saw Freight Harbor though. Tracy elaborated using on paper and paper towels. Yes, Lisa, you can use the toilet paper, and you get the toilet paper wet and push it in there. But these molds are not that deep, so I'm not sure. Allison, it's okay. It's okay. Our sweet friend Peggy, she hits the mad face all the time by accident. It has to do with those wonderful fat fingers. What's great when you do it, when you're liking somebody's comment and stuff and you hit it, you can change it. But when you're doing it on down there, the floating ones, it's hard to change. Well, you can't change it, let's face it. All right, you guys, I just love this. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, last one, and then we're gonna put it together, and I think it's going to be gorgeous. I hope you guys give this a try, that you're brave enough to go ahead and buy one of these and try it out. Okay, this one I didn't put as much, but I think it's just beautiful. You prefer glue and clay molds. Yeah, the glue and clay molds are definitely a little bit deeper for you to get a little bit a better mold. So definitely is going to be an investment for sure. We didn't, Roxy, we were, Roxy, Vicky, we didn't call her because we were so tired that we fell asleep. Okay. All right, let's put this off to the side. Let me just give these a quick dry because I don't want to get paint everywhere if I start touching them. We're going to give my parents a call today, and hopefully. Kevin says she's gonna forget who we are, and I said no, she's not. You guys, this is one of the other flowers that's in there. This is one that we used yesterday, but it doesn't really go with what I have going on, so I didn't use it. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. You already invested a lot and it makes you happy. Oh, Lisa, that's good to know. Thank you, Delma. Away from the chaos and the nightmare of the situation I had going on at my employer. So definitely, I am definitely relaxed. But I can tell you this: the minute I get back into the situation, I already, like, the anxiety just thinking about it is already there. We're looking at houses this afternoon. We have an appointment to see 2 houses this afternoon, and I think there's another one that we're going to go try to see tomorrow. So, so you all know we did sell our house in 2021, and we're just going to rent while we come. The other flower looks like a daisy. Yeah, it's a daisy. We're going to rent, so we're looking at rentals. We're going to wait till we buy again until we kind of know the area and know exactly where we want to be. And we hope that by then the market will be down more. This crazy interest rate that we have will come down again. And we're just waiting for the right time. Thank you, Tracy. All right, I think they're dry. This one is not 100% dry, but I think it'll be okay. Thank you, Susan. We really appreciate it. All right. All right, let me grab the deer. He's on the floor. All right, this is our beautiful deer head, you guys. Hello, Lori. You guys, this was originally $14.99 at Hobby Lobby, but it's in the clearance section, you guys. If you can still find one, run over and get one tomorrow when they're open. $3.49. $3.49, you guys. I mean, seriously, an amazing deal. I did get one in the winter, and I did do something for the winter event that I was in. But I was lucky enough to score this in the clearance section. There are some other things that came from the clearance section that I haven't been able to show you guys with our, traveling plans. I got so busy, but you did see some of the items yesterday that I used that came from the Paper Studio section. So make sure that you check out the Paper Studio section because I got a lot of wonderful metal type things. Barb, Delma does not have a page yet, and I hope that when I get here, that I'm going to be able to help him get one going if he doesn't get it started prior to. He makes amazing crafts. He is very talented. And if those of you that don't know, Delma is a man. He is a man, okay? And he is talented, very talented. His pastry skills, I think, really play a role into that. All right, you guys, I'm missing comments and I apologize. I will come back. Please be patient because we are on vacation, and so I do have to try to enjoy myself. You're gonna wait for me, Delma. I'm gonna be here to help you. I want to help you. You are talented, my friend, and I want you to get going. When you're busy, it causes anxiety. Oh, girlfriend, the anxiety before we left was crazy. Okay, all right, you guys. My thought process was that we're gonna put these right here on her neck. Okay, I probably should have made one of these white with some burgundy in it. Now that they're all sitting here next to this, I'm thinking one should have been white. We're going to use, maybe this will help offset the color. So we're going to use some of those little papers flowers that I showed you guys yesterday. Those were the his and her flowers. Okay, you can see $2.99. They're 40% off, or they were this last week 40% off. So next week they won't be, but they come from the the bridal section. Thank you to Miss Lisa Ann from Lisa Inspirations by Lisa Ann. She kind of turned me on to this. Do white highlights, Susan. That's a really good idea. Let's see. Let's kind of set these out and see if we think that we need to add some white in there. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it might need some white. I think it's a lot of pink. Yes, in the wedding section. I think it needs a little bit of white. Yes, aren't they pretty? I'm thinking it's a lot of pink. Let's just make at least one of these white. Yes, Lisa Ann, thank you for sharing that tidbit. We'll go ahead and put some sheepskin on here. Maybe a cranberry. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I just got to talking and wasn't thinking. And all right, let's get my little paint tray. It won't take too long to coat this, you guys, especially if we're just gonna. Okay. You guys, Lisa Ann had her first auction yesterday. Slack some of the white on top of the pink. That's a good idea. Lisa Ann had her first auction last night, you guys, and I'm so jealous because I didn't win any items that I was wanting. And if you guys don't follow Miss Lisa Ann or our friend Christy at the Dashing Willow, you guys need to, because they're both really good crafters. Also, Sugar of the South, amazing crafter as well. And friends, if you see anybody on here with a page, a craft page, go check them out, give them a follow, because we have a lot of new friends too. Oh, you wish Kevin was helping with, okay. Yeah, well, Lisa, you know what? The problem is that I need to come back and answer them, because Facebook, they get upset with me when I don't comment to you guys. They kind of ding you. All right, yeah, that definitely needed some white in there. Definitely needed some white. All right, let's give it a quick dry, and then maybe we'll put some burgundy on top of that. Let me move this water cup. Okay. All right. Did I see the yellow bunny? Lisa Ann, did you do the yellow bunny? Did you auction off the yellow bunny? I can't remember. Her things, Lisa Ann's things are so beautiful. And she, you guys, Lisa Ann inspires me. Okay. She really inspires me. Her things are absolutely gorgeous. And then Christy's creativity, well, her things are gorgeous too. And both of them have gorgeous things in completely different ways. Thank you, Lisa. Christy at the Dashing Willow, she inspires me to think outside that box and see things that I wouldn't normally see. All right, let's see. Let's put some burgundy on this one. I don't want to lose my lids, you guys. I'm good at losing the lids. All right, oh, look at that, you guys. That's exactly what that needed. Exactly what that needed. All right, we'll make one burgundy with some white tips. Sorry, you guys, that I wasn't thinking when I did this to start with. I was just wanting to get paint on them to see what it looked like. But the good thing is that I only have to do one coat now. Beautiful. I'm not sure if you got your suggestion on the mold. I did not see the suggestion, sweetheart. You can wipe some of the white off the top of the paper of your... Oh, Becca. Okay. All right, you guys, if you're just popping on and you're new, please let us know that you're new so we can give you a good, nice, warm welcome. We love new friends. We'd love for you to feel part of the family and engage in conversation and just feel like you've been here forever. Yes, the cranberry color is beautiful, Delma. All right, almost done, you guys. And the rest of this is gonna be fairly easy. Oh shoot. You guys let me know. Originally, I was going to paint the deer white. That was my thought process. You guys let me know if we should make her white, like a distressed white look. I don't have anything other than paint and a sanding block. Or if we should leave her brown. I have this other beautiful piece that we're gonna put in the middle. So you guys, I'll show you in a minute, and then you guys let me know what you think. Let me get this. Hello, my sweet friend, Crafting with Walker's Wife. You have to refresh me of your first name. I'm sorry, I forget. Okay. Let's put a little bit of white on this burgundy just to bring the detail out a little bit. You think I should paint it white, Shay? Yeah, it's kind of where my brain was originally. Kind of helps it become, that would be a unique color deer. Brown deer, beautiful too. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, that just looks gorgeous. All right, let me show you what else we have going on, and then you guys tell me what you think, what color we should do. Okay, I have a little sprig of greenery and some color, some more color to add in here. Of course, we'll give her a bow, but You guys are gonna be surprised when I show you what else I have to put on here, okay? You are not even gonna believe that I have this piece. Hello, Didi. You guys, this came from, this is a Paper Studio piece also, but I think it was in, what section was this in? I think it was more in like the scrapbook section, okay? Yes, that burgundy is gorgeous. I do agree. All right, look at this. Look at this, you guys. I am thinking that putting this here is just gonna add a little bit of bling that this little girl needs. There's two pieces, so I'm trying to hold it there, okay? But I'm thinking that this would be beautiful right here, which is why I'm really thinking that it needs to be white and distressed to show that bling. What do you guys think? And then of course, there's gonna be something here. Our greenery and a bow. Show me some hearts if you guys like this bling on here. Let me turn this around and show you guys. I think that this is just gonna be, yes, isn't that a nice big surprise? Something that you don't normally see me do. I think it's just gonna be gorgeous. Yes, Lisa Ann, you've never seen me use so much bling before, but I think it's gorgeous. It's just gonna add just a beautiful touch. And wait till you see the greenery. The greenery and the choices that I got for the greenery are a little bit different. Okay, all right, yes. Yeah, let's make her white. I will show you what else. So there's gonna be something else in the bottom. So I think there's gonna be something in the middle, but I love it. I think it's gonna be pretty once you see the bottom. So we'll paint her really quick. We'll make the bottom part and then we'll see what that bling looks like on there, okay? Hello, sweet Sharon. I think once it's all there, that it's gonna look amazing. All right, we're gonna use the sheepskin. It's the sheepskin, so it's kind of an off-white color, okay? It's the Home Decor sheepskin. And we're just gonna do a really quick coat. We'll distress it a little bit. Oh, can you hear my paint is farting away. All right, we're gonna use a chippy brush. It's a dry brush. And then we're gonna load on, and then we're gonna unload it a little bit, okay? That way you don't get big globs, all right? And we're just gonna kind of make it look like an old fence, okay? Again, put some on and offload it, all right? Are you guys laughing at my painting fart, my farting paint? All right, look at how beautiful that looks, you guys. Like, it just looks like an old worn fence, okay? No Vaseline, no candlestick or anything like that is needed for this process, you guys. Again, put some paint on, dapple it off on the side, and unload that paint so you don't get any big globs. I know I have some weird quirkiness. Must have been that magical fruit. That's right, Sheena. I know that you love talking about that, and so does our friend Miss Anna. Miss Anna, Shayna's another good crafter. I forgot you were here, friend. Bye, Shayna. She has a great page too, you guys. Make sure you go check her out. All right. Now you have to remember when you're doing this look that you only go one direction. You can't go up and down and back and forth, all right? And you saw, look at how quick that was. how easy we did that and how beautiful she looks. Okay, I missed it. Thank you, Judy. Yeah, look, we didn't have to put any wax, any Vaseline or anything like that, and try to scrape it off, and it gives it a beautiful, beautiful whitewashed type look, like an old fence. Let's give it a quick dry. Hello, Miss Bella. Welcome, sweet friend. Can't wait to show you the greenery and the stuff that I've got for the bottom. Oh, it's so beautiful, guys. I've already put one half of it together. We'll put the other half together. Hello, Miss Carol. Thank you, Jana. Thank you, Delma. Hello, Renee. Welcome, sweet friends. You guys, as you pop on, say hello. Let us know that you're here, where you're watching from. And if you're new, please let us know that you're new so we can give you a good and warm welcome. And if you're a silent watcher and you're teetering on that fence of whether or not you should engage in conversation, we'd love for you to engage with us, okay? And if you don't, and you want to still sit on that fence and just watch and be a silent watcher, that's fine too. We welcome you. We appreciate your support. Becca, I'm not sure. Things might be gifted to my daughter's cousins or aunt or somebody. Maybe even somebody here at the hotel, because I don't want to travel with them again. Oops. All right. Nice and dry. Okay, and look at what this is gonna do for these flowers, you guys. Like, look at how that already changed the look for those flowers on there. We'll put these back on. Like, just beautiful. Okay, but let me show you what we have for the bottom. All right, I gotta reach up here. One's already done. I got some beautiful things from that bridal section, you guys. All right, we got some lamb's ear, and we got some of these little, I don't know what these are called. You guys have to tell me if you know. Pampas grass. Pampas grass. There's an ivory. There's a taupe, and there's a really soft pink. I think this is pampas grass. Shayna, we're gonna be moving late May, early June probably. And then there's this one too, you guys. This one's ivory. We're gonna put all of these beautiful things together. All right, I already made one, so you guys didn't have to wait while I did two of them. And when you get the lamb's ear, when you're doing something like this, you have to kind of play with it and get it to be where you want, okay? I wanted this to be nice and open, so I just played with it to get it where I wanted it to be, because we're going to put this pampas grass right over the top. And then this pampas grass has a nice wire in it so that you can actually pull it out and make it kind of stick away from that lamb's ear also. Okay, but look at how beautiful that looks already. And these, I don't know what these are called, cat's tails, I think. Thank you so much. Yes, look at how beautiful that looks, you guys. Like, completely beautiful, vintage, shabby chic. I wish I had brought a few more things. I probably could have brought, Excelsior would have been really nice in here, but that's okay. I try not to pack too many things because, you know, they weigh your suitcases. All right, we're just gonna use a piece of twine and we're gonna tie these together. Now the other thing I have, I'll show you what else I have to put on here, but I'm gonna tie it in a knot, try to get it as tight as possible. I'm gonna pull it around the back again. Popcorn when they're open, okay. Pampas grass and cattails, okay. Good to know that I know Rodeo Rose. Oh, vintage or Victorian, yeah. All right. And I'm just because I didn't, you know, wire would be really good to have on here. But we do have a little bit of wire. Multi-purposing our stuff. So the little stems that came off of these little flowers, I saved, okay? They're tiny wires, but I put 2 of them together and we're just gonna twist it around here as well. Just to kind of give it a little extra something. I'm not 100% sure what it is doing, but you know, it made me feel good to repurpose, you know, something that I was gonna put in the trash. Okay, look at that, you guys. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Oh yes, Lisa Ann. Oh, okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, you just play with your lamb's ear to get it where you want it to be. I might have gotten this one just a little bit higher than the other one, but it is what it is. Good morning, what she should. Okay, so I have 2 of them. We're gonna put them together like so, and we're gonna put a nice big bow right in the middle. Did I brush gray over the white? Did I brush gray over the white? Are you talking about on the deer, sweet friend? Sharon, I'm not sure what you're asking for, hon. Okay, we have some fabric pieces, and we're gonna make a bow, and I'm gonna show you guys how to kind of make a cheater messy bow without a bow dabra. All right, I have several different pieces here. I have 2 of each kind, all right? And I'm gonna put the 2 pieces together like so. I'm just gonna leave like a little tail. Sharon, yes, I dry brushed some ivory colored paint over the brown colored deer. It was not super brown, but it was a, you know, like a grayish brown paint. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so we're just gonna take the fabric, and we're just gonna make loops, okay, just like this. And then we're gonna go back to the other side, and back, and back. All right. And then we'll cut them down to be about the same width. Now let's set this off to the side so I can kind of show you guys this process a little bit more. We're just going to take this and set this down just like that. All right, and now I think I will I'm gonna use this. I got this kind of a taupey color. It's a little bit lighter than my shirt. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you saying that, my sweet friend. And we'll do the same thing with that. And I like to leave some of the strings on here because it gives it a little bit of extra definition when you're not baking it. When you bake it, it gives it a lot of good definition and yumminess, okay? Same thing, we're gonna give it a little tail, and we're just gonna make a loop and go back and forth, okay? And I didn't make the tails long enough, so we're gonna go again. Okay, and then we will trim the tails so that they're about the same. And we're gonna set that right on top of this one. And then I have some really beautiful lace, and I only have 1 strand of this, you guys, because I want to do multi-layers of this. Same thing, we'll make a small loops back and forth. Okay, and then we'll set that right on top. I have a little bit of skinnier muslin, and we'll do the same thing. We're just gonna do that all the way around with all of them, okay? Now this one I'm gonna make a little bit smaller because these are gonna be your top pieces. So you want these loops to be a little bit smaller. I'll set that right on top as well. I'm gonna put one more layer of that lace, and then we're gonna top it off with, actually I wanted this white to be on the very top. I lied. So we'll set that off to the side. We're gonna do the pink. Okay, same thing, back and forth. But again, like I did before, I want this one to be a little bit smaller. Right on top. We'll put the lace on, and then we'll put the ivory that we already did on the very top. We might head over to Tibby Island tomorrow and check some of that out. Yes, that pink is, I just love that pink, you guys. I am just about out of that pink. It did come from Hobby Lobby, and it is my ultimate favorite color. All right, so now we just have our nice little stack, okay? We're gonna take a small piece of the ivory, which is why I wanted the ivory on top, you guys, because I had the ivory. We're just going to tie this off. We're gonna wrap it around. And tie this off. All right, give it a nice little shake. Kind of pull your little loops out, get your tails towards the bottom. And a button would look really nice on top of here also, you guys, if you wanted to put a button on here. I didn't bring any extra buttons. I only bought buttons for yesterday's project, but look, there is a nice and sweet little messy bow without a bow dabra, you guys. So those of you that don't have that bow dabra, you can still do it without a bow dabra, okay? It just is a little bit, you know, that bow dabra really helps keep it detailed for you, okay? Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Did you guys see Kevin? I think he was getting his shoes. All right. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and I didn't bring any wire cutters. Otherwise, I would cut some of these stems down. But we're going to go ahead and, actually, I don't think I'm going to glue them together. We're gonna go ahead and glue that. We'll start with gluing this down, and then we'll kind of go upwards from there. And then we'll see if that bling, how that bling looks in here. Actually, let's kind of lay it down and see, because we'll need to play with everything if we're gonna put it in here. We might have to bring this down some. Like, I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's see if I can pick this up. I don't know. What do you guys think about that bling? Hello, Irene. Oh, thank you so much. I can't see who said that, but thank you. All right. Thank you, Christy. You went to Tibby Island and Jekyll Island when visiting your sister and brother-in-law. Yeah, we can't wait to go discover and do some tours and all that good stuff. All right, what do you guys think? Yay or nay on the bling? You guys have to let me know. No bling. Take the bling. Ooh, I'm throwing the flowers away. No bling. Okay. I threw flour, guys. I flung it somewhere. I don't know where it went, but we might have to. Oh, here it is. You can't see without the bling. No bling. Okay, you guys are saying no bling. All right. I really think some Excelsior would look really nice in here. I didn't bring any Excelsior. I just bought the one sprig of Sweet Annie, and I didn't pack any others. All right, no gold. I was thinking, and I was wondering what it would look like if I painted this a little bit. There is some silver. I do have some silver. You guys will have to tell me if you think the silver is okay. I didn't think the silver was going to be okay. Look at this one. It would be 2 little antlers. I don't have any more antlers. I did get the antlers at Christmas time. Can you guys see that? The flowers and bow are enough, yeah. I was just excited to find bling at such a great price, and since I don't usually use it, you know, I just kind of put a scripture or something in the blank spot. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything to put there because what I have is just these couple things. Thank you so much. All right, let's glue this down and we'll get you guys on your way. I'm so excited for you guys being here. I think a tag would look really nice on here, as well as a scripture. But I didn't bring anything with me for that, you guys. I had to pack a limited amount of stuff. All right, let's get going with putting this down. So we're just gonna, oh, I should have showed you how smooth it was. I'll show you another one. I don't know if you guys can see how smooth that is, just by making sure that you tap the molds when you after you fill them up. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much for the stars, my sweet friend. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh yeah, I could put some on the flowers. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Oh, no worries, my friend Deanna. Okay, let's do, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like these just kind of alternating colors around like so? Thank you so much, Devaray. The flowers turned out gorgeous. Okay. All right, I like that. So the flowers did come with the little wires on the end. I did cut the wires off so that we could attach them really easily. I love it, and we're just gonna go for it. Oh, I did lose a white. Here's the white. No, I flung a white one somewhere on the floor, you guys. Oh, there's one. No, there we go. I just put them in the wrong order. Oh, thank you, Jenna. I just wanted to show you guys how easy this was. The wires on these flowers are very little that your scissors will work. I don't recommend it though, because it does dull your scissors very easily. Hello, Lori, welcome, my sweet friend. We're almost done. Make sure that you come back and watch the replay, my sweet friend. Did they give you fuss about? Nope, they sure didn't. But I will tell you this. When I packed it in my suitcase along with my heat tool, I did make sure to put it on the very top. That way if they decided they needed to check my luggage, that they didn't go beyond the top layer. Okay, thank you for the stars. I just saw somebody sent stars. Thank you so much. All right, Let's attach this to the bottom, you guys, and we'll have this little guy done. I appreciate you guys being here and spending some time with me. I'm sorry that I haven't been on all week. And hey, you know what? I've been telling you guys we leave on Wednesday morning because that's what Kevin has been telling me, but we actually leave on Tuesday morning. Oh, Kevin. Good thing we didn't plan to go see houses on Tuesday, since we are leaving then. All right. And I think, you guys, we haven't really confirmed for sure. Christy, are you still here? Christy at the Dashing Willow. We've talked about it. We haven't confirmed. Christy at the Dashing Willow may be going live for me tomorrow. So please make sure that if you guys are free that you come and give her some support. We just have to nail down all of the details. Yes, are you still able to go live tomorrow, girl? Okay, let's see. Let's cut these edges down a little bit. Yes, Beverly, please do, my sweet friend. We're almost done. We used some molds today. I showed you guys how to use the molds. We did that in the very beginning. I really went into detail of how to use the molds, okay? It's just a mold from the cake section at Dollar Tree, okay? All right. Guys, I absolutely just love this. And the deer head came from Hobby Lobby. It is in the clearance section. Oh, you have craft around the clock tomorrow night. Okay, well, guys, maybe Christy will go. Oh no, maybe we're not. I'm not going to put that much pressure on her. We will talk about it. If she can do it, she can do it. But no, it won't be in the evening. Okay. Would love to see some of the homes that you look at. Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. The first one though has renters in it, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to show that or not. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. Whoops. These are a little crooked. Kevin is worried about lunch, you guys. We just barely had breakfast. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how beautiful this is. She just turned out beautiful. You guys, this would look so nice in a little nursery, in a little girl's room. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Deborah. You guys, look at she's gorgeous. I do think some Excelsior would look really nice in here. If you need, oh, Sheena, that's so kind of you, sweetheart. Hello, Kelly. I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I'm trying to go oh, definitely a craft room. So the first house that we're going to, let's see, this is beautiful, Monique. Oh, I hope that they have them if you go back, my friend Becca. You can see. Okay, well, my sweet friend Melissa, if you really want her, girl, I will pack her back up in the suitcase and not give her away to anybody. I'm missing so many comments, you guys. Yes, okay. I definitely I'll have to fix it because I think it's a little bit crooked. All right, Melissa, then I'm going to pack this back up in the suitcase and be careful and gentle with her. Yes. So the house that we're going to go look at has, I guess it's a sunroom on the back side. And from the pictures, it looks pretty big. And I think I told Kevin that would be perfect for a craft room, especially with all the light that it will have. But I'm hoping and praying that it's the right house for us. It does have a fenced backyard for Roxy. Yes, mail her from Georgia. I'd have to find packaging and all that. That might be hard. I know. You think the house would be a keeper? Really love that, right? Yeah. Okay, you guys. All right, Kevin is ready to go and have lunch, even though we're not gonna go have lunch. I don't know what he's thinking. We just ate breakfast and we're supposed to be going for brunch with our daughter because today's her birthday. You guys, today is our daughter's birthday, Brittany's birthday. She turns 29 this year. 29, is that right? Yes, 29. Had to think about that. And it's also Roxy's birthday. She's 2 years old today, you guys. Yes. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here and visiting with me. You guys have brightened my day. I've missed you guys so much, and I can't wait to get home to be with you guys on our regular schedule. Please make sure that you guys sprinkle this out there for us, get us seen, help us continue to grow. You guys have already helped us get so far, and I just love you all of you guys. You make my day, and you put joy in my heart, and you guys are gonna make me cry again. Holy cow. I just love all of you guys, and I appreciate every single one of you and your support. Thank you so much for the stars. Yes, Shayna, it would be so pretty in a nursery. Yes. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll try to go live a bit later. There is a really big, beautiful, antique, look like a huge store. That's gonna be, I think, near where we're going for our daughter's brunch. So if it's open, we're gonna try to stop by there. Well, Kevin doesn't know it, but I plan on stopping by there. Hello, Risa. And then there's also some really cute little ones in the downtown area by my school district. Yes, I will post pictures, okay? UPS the package, it's a lot of money. It's not too much money. Yeah, I don't know how I can do that with my pirate ship, but I think it'll be okay. We have a lot of room in our luggage. I didn't pack too heavy. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you guys all later. Love you guys. Bye.